1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Wow. This is so beautiful. I'm seeing 3 people live as we speak. On the dot. I love that. Big up, Ja. Big up, Lavi, my early birds. Hold tight. Yes, man. Hey, do you know what? Just to let you know, I'm in one of the best moods, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it is the best month of the year. It is March. Big up all my Pisces inside right now. Yes, big up all my Pisces right now. Thank you for joining us. As we kick off the show, let me know where you're listening from, where you're listening. If you're viewing, let me know where you're listening from. So big up all my Orlando Massive. Big up all my Virgin Island crews, any Virgin Island Massive representing, any Dominicans, any Central Florida, wherever you are. Let me see you blow up the comment box right now because we're going to get interactive. I'm feeling kind. I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling good. It's March. It's Pisces season. So if you don't know, I guess you figured it out. I'm a Pisces. Yes, I am a Pisces. Big up my daughter. It's her 14th birthday today. Pisces. Thank you to all our first time listeners. Big up Stephanie. Thank you for joining us, Stephanie. Appreciate you joining us tonight. We're going to have an awesome show on the Let's Talk Radio and podcast. And this one's going to be absolutely deep. Was it really love? It's a topic we can all relate to. Trust me, it can confuse you. Big up T. Big up all my Orlando Massive. See, I like when people follow instructions, you know. I asked to let me know. Let me know where you're listening from. Big up T. Orlando representing right now. So hold tight, you. Yeah, man. A very deep topic. A very, very deep topic. Was it really love? You know, we can confuse it for so many different things. Big up another. Hey, what's the real name? 212. What's the real name? Big up my Orlando crew. Thank you for joining us once again. Yes, man. Big up Letitia. Big up my Virgin Islands crew. Big up Kiss Me. Ooh, down the road. Yeah, man. Big up my. Hey, I'm loving it. I see. Where's my fellow Dominicans? Where's my Virgin Islands? Come on. You're letting Orlando out, do you right now? So yeah, once again, if you're a Pisces, let me see a signal right here. I might just have something for you. I'm feeling generous. My birthday is on Friday. So yeah, I'm in the best of moods. By the grace of God, I'll make it to see another year. And if you're Pisces, big up yourself. Happy birthday. Let us know so we can all celebrate together tonight on the Let's Talk Radio and podcast show. Hey cousin, which one of my, you know we got a big family, so you have to let me know which cousin this is, but big up yourself and thank you for joining, okay? Thank you. So we're going to dive straight in. Was it really love? We're going to dive in, and throughout the week, I have had so many people asking me many questions. I've actually taken note. I've wrote them down so we can dive in and we can talk. We can get interactive. All right? If you like to call live, you can do so. 954-997-0653 will get you through. You can ask any question. You know, your opinion is valid. And we're here to learn. As I keep stressing, each week we are here to learn. Not all love is good love. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to go straight into asking you, the audience, you guys. I made a mistake. That was last week's topic. Was it really love? That's today's. Last week, if you locked in, it was not all love is good love. So this week's topic is, was it really love? And I've let you guys know, I'm looking to give stuff away, but in order for me to do that, I'm going to need 100 viewers and 100 additional subscribers. And it's so easy. You have the opportunity to listen. Anyone that knows me, I am a man of my word. And then on top of that, it's March. You guys are playing. So who's having a birthday this week? Let me know. Hold tight, Nicole. Big up. Thank you for joining. Leo gang. Big up. Just let me know you're there. So I'm going to big up everyone locked in. Ja, Lavi, Stephanie, T, 212, Letitia, Steph, Nicole. Thank you for joining. March 9th. Big up. Pisces. I'm the 8th. You done know. Was it really love? So So guys, let's talk, man. Let's talk. That's what we're here to do. We're here to talk. Was it really love? Love is so deep. Love can make you kill someone. It can make you hate someone. And it can make you just love someone. It can bring out the best or the worst in you. It is definitely a thin line between love and hate. Big up Claire. Thank you. Appreciate it. And she's bigging us up on our birthday. Thank you, Claire. Yeah, man. The 8th of March. And we got Lavi right there the 9th. My daughter's today. So big up on my Pisces. And like I said, we're at 11 viewers. Get me to 100 and you guys have got a chance to win something awesome. I'm not even joking. No cap. So let me ask you guys a question. In your own opinion, what are some signs that indicate someone loves you deeply? What are some of the signs? Don't get twisted for lust and them thing there, you know. What are some of the signs, in your own opinion, that someone loves you, genuinely loves you deeply? So throw it at me. Let's go. Let's get interactive, guys. We're going to go straight into it. We're going to have a long night. Oh my gosh. Nicole, your daughter made 9 today. So your daughter, my daughter, and there's someone else today. It's birthday. Wow. Pisces, the best. Can't compare. Is there any Geminis inside? If you're a Gemini, let me see. I got to tell you something. I got to tell my Gemini something. But big up on my Pisces. Yeah. So the question is, let's get interactive. Let's go. And trust me, you're gonna be have the potential to win something based on interaction as well. All right, Steph, everyone. Sherry Ann, Team Gemini. Time to run. Now I'm playing with you, man. Big up all my gems. Claire, your gem. Oh my goodness, Geminis. Don't kill me now, because I know how you guys get down. I'm playing. Thank you, T. Thank you for the birthday blessings. Lav. Yeah, Latish, I know you're a Gemini. Anyway, let's get straight into it. In your own opinion, guys, what signs indicate that someone loves you deeply? Throw it out there, because we're going to speak and we're going to differentiate and we're going to learn. Oh my gosh, look what I just done. I opened up a can of worms. Do you know what? Forgive me, Sherry. I can't battle with Geminis. It's a lost battle for me. Pisces, we just so easy going and lay back. We don't want to smoke with you Geminis. Absolutely not. You good. We good. When someone loved you deeply, they will do anything to make you happy. That's what she believes. And yeah, somewhat right. Definitely. When someone loves you deeply, they'll do whatever it takes to make you happy. But at the same time, this gets brought up every week. You have to remember to love yourself. You know, I keep saying it every week. Do not set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. It doesn't make sense. Of course, the person you love, it has to be a two-way thing as well. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying that don't mean you don't love them, but do not forget yourself. Do not lose yourself in the process. You understand? What sense is it making someone else happy, doing everything for them, and they're not giving you the same energy or even better? Be careful. You got to protect yourself first, guys. Remember that. But Stephanie, you're very right. You're absolutely right. No wrongs there. You'll do whatever it takes to make that person happy. That's love right there. Big up. Anyone else? Let's go. What else? I'm going to throw one out there. It's definitely being patient and taking your time. That's how the love becomes deep. That's when it deepens, when you're patient with someone. When you care about them, you just want to see them happy. You know what I mean? You just want to see them happy. And like Stephanie said, you do what it takes. It's love when he lives 2 hours away, sees you hurting and drives to comfort you. Absolutely. That's love. That's love right there. Big up, Lavi. That person has to be special, trust me, to do that. And then remember, guys, it has to be consistent also. So don't get it twisted, right? For the most part, the beginning, it's all good, but the consistency. If he's doing the same thing and he's not slacking, he's making the time, or she actually, because we tend to think it's all about the guys, but the women too, they're consistent with it and they're putting in the same effort week in, week out. There's no change in them. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Thank you for your contribution, Lavi. Thank you, Stephanie. Anything else? Letitia, what do you think about love? Because you're a Gemini. You guys got two sides. So let's hear one of them first. And Sherry Ann. And Claire. Yeah, let's hear your side. What you think it is. Thank you for joining, Zaire. Big up yourself. Big up all my Virgin Islands. Massive. Thank you for joining us. And she would like me to repeat the question. The question is, in your opinion, what are signs that indicate someone loves you deeply? These are mostly questions that I've been asked throughout the week. And then, I've sat back and based on my own experiences as well as stuff that I've researched, I've come up with some answers. You guys can add to it. So I'm going to ask you guys first and then you guys can let me know. And just to remind everyone, we're here to learn. We're here to learn to be better, to build, and, take things to the next level. Like I said, if you're here, you want to get here. You don't want to go here. You don't want to stay the same. So make sure that special person is taking you to the next level and you're doing the same. It's a two-way street at the end of the day. The perfect answer from a Gemini, no comment. Sherry Ann, making time regardless of their busy schedule to see you. Again, very true. But at the same time, I'm going to say this again, just like I said to Stephanie, it's all good making time out of this busy schedule. Don't forget yourself in the process. And that person will show you love by understanding when you tell them, hey, this is what's going down. I can't do this, but I can do that. So don't forget to remember yourself during the process. Just remember yourself, okay? Anything else, then I'm going to give you my answer as to what are some of the signs that indicate someone truly loves you. Zaire, did you have anything to contribute to that? Signs that someone truly loves you. I think consistency is key though. Like, what do you guys think? Consistency is definitely key. When someone doesn't just tell you they care, they show you, spend time with you, cherish you, and listen to your wants and needs. Remember little things. Absolutely right, Claire. 100% agree with you on that one. 100%. Yeah, so it's very, very, very straightforward. And I keep saying this, we tend to make it difficult and we need to be patient. It does say in the Bible as well. I'm always going to go back to Bible, guys. So forgive me. Well, I'm not going to ask forgiveness for my own beliefs. That's my integrity there. But I will say this. I've been brought up in a Christian home and I strongly believe things in the Bible. And as I get older and I start to experience stuff for myself, when we're young, we've been told stuff. But when you start to experience, then you can believe. So one of the things that it does say, patience. Love is very patient. Love is very kind. Love is patient, meaning it doesn't force. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't force. It's not pushy. It doesn't make you feel off the edge. It's genuine. It's kind. It is deeper than what we think. You have to experience it. They make effort to understand you, show you respect, and make you feel loved. When someone loves you deeply, they support you, let you know when they're wrong, not able you, no judgment. Yeah, definitely. They're not supposed to make you feel worse. You know what I mean? And there's different types of love, believe it or not. Not all love stems from being in a dating relationship. There's different friends. There's different love as far as friends. Your friends shouldn't judge you. They should support you. When you're feeling down, they're supposed to always encourage you. And even if you've been in a relationship with someone and it doesn't work out, you can still be there for each other. I don't know why most relationships end and that's it. It's bitter. That's not the one. Like I said, love is kind. So regardless of being together or not, love isn't a universal language, and it shouldn't just be narrowed down to you and the person that you're dating. It covers a wide aspect. It covers all sorts of things. It really does. And here's the answer that I've concluded with on that. Signs of love may include consistent support. And did someone mention that? Oh, there you go. T mentioned that just now. Support, understanding, communication, and a willingness to work through challenges together. That's very key. You guys are probably hearing me by the same time that it's not the internet. I think it's my laptop. It's slowing up. So I'm expecting a million messages just to hit me at once because it's going in and out. But let me know what you think, guys. When they make compromises for you, they see what you like and dislike and adjust accordingly to make you happy if it's not detrimental to themselves. You guys hit me with them. Love you, killing me with the big words. Try and get me out here. But yeah, absolutely true. And I'm going to read that. Big up, Kayla. Thank you for joining. Big up, big up, big up, big up. So I'm going to read what Lavi just said. It's very important. When they make compromises for you, they see what you like and dislike and adjust accordingly to make you happy if it's not detrimental to themselves. Very much true there, love. Very much true. Very, very much true. And like I keep saying, like, as you get older, things should change. You shouldn't be the same person you was 10 years ago. You should be able to see signs and red flags of past experiences to indicate that this ain't the right path to go down. And I've said it previously, and I remember Nicole really stressed this and it hit her hard. Not everything that you chase is supposed to be caught. It's not. I'm going to say that again. Everything that you chase is not supposed to be caught. I had someone on my previous show as well, and they said something that hit me because we was kind of clashy. We didn't agree on much. However, one thing that she did say, some people's in your life for a season. Seasonal people. How much people do you know from you was growing up and you was good friends and they're still around now? I'm sure you have some, but the majority of people that were there from day one ain't around. And it's okay. You have to embrace it's part of life. Do you know what I'm saying? Once you're able to identify that, you'll be okay. That's how you avoid being hurt. Identifying people and where they belong in your life. That is actually how you avoid being hurt. For example, if say Stephanie, for example, she's a friend that will call when she's down or sad, and that's about it. When you need to get through to her, you can get through to her every so often, but not as readily as she can get through to you. Once you identify, okay, Stephanie's a friend, but she really relies on me when she's feeling down. You know not to call her for help. You call Lavi. You know what I mean? I don't mean she's not a friend. It's just that. There's different levels to it. Once you can identify where they belong in your life, that's where you avoid hurt because you know what to expect. So guys, it's very important, very, very important to identify your friendships. There's different levels. You shouldn't call everyone friend. There's definitely different levels. Big up Kayla, big up 2008. Guys, let me know your name. Sam, is that Sam? So I can, address you the right way. And if you just locked on, it's the Let's Talk Radio and podcast show. And it's not too late. We're only 20 minutes in, guys. What I need you to do is share this. Just share it to at least 2 people, please. I really want to give something away today. I really do. But I need to get to 100. Yeah, it's true, Steph. Not everyone's your friend. And that's fine. It's okay. It's once you identify. That's how you avoid a hurt. Again, what was I saying, guys? Yeah, go ahead and share this page. Let's Talk Radio on podcast. Please, please, please. We're trying to grow this. I think I mentioned it last week, if I'm not mistaken. We're looking to plan some big things for the year and the years to come by God's grace. We're going to take trips. My next one I really want to do in the summer is Vegas, baby. How about that? But again, I need to grow this channel so we can do big things. It's a channel where we come together and we learn from each other. There's no wrong, there's no right. It's all about learning. I think everyday life experiences teach you more than anything, more than school. All right, guys. So yes, was it really love? Next question to you guys. Have you ever experienced someone falling out of love with you suddenly? How did you handle it? Big up Soka. Big up Soka Lova. Everyone is most certainly not your friend. We use that term too loosely. I absolutely agree with you. 100%. 100%. 100% agree. And now don't get me wrong, Miss Soka. Hey, listen, before I go forward, anyone that calls themselves Miss Soka, right? You better have a waistline to back that up because you can't come on talking about Soka and have I don't know who that is, but thank you for joining. Make sure you got a waistline, because if we ever hang out one day and I find out it's you and you stiff, I'm going to rip you to pieces with love. Seriously. Soka, you have to Soka. Anyway, back on topic. She's absolutely right. We do tend to use that word friend very loosely. Very, very, very loosely. Very loosely. And the question that I just asked, have you experienced someone falling out of love with you suddenly? How did you handle it? And I've got a response there from Stephanie. I didn't handle it well because I was so in love with him. Oh, man. Oh, man. I know that can hurt, man, because I've been there, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Men get hurt just as much as women. Trust me, we do. We do. The difference between men and women, we've been looked at as masculine, strong, and we're supposed to just let it bounce off our chest. But in reality, we're human. We have a heartbeat just like you guys, and we get hurt. And, you know, society's got us, people condition us to think that, you know, as a man, you're too emotional. You need to stand up and be strong. But we're living in the real world. We're both made by God. We both have emotions, and men get hurt also as well as women. It's just that you hear about it more with women. You hear about it more with women. You do. When you check the statistics on suicides, it's men. I've done it. It's a lot of men doing crazy stuff. In the Caribbean, they'll say they'll drink rum and brake fluid, a mad combination. You know what I'm saying? When men lash out and they do, instead of them crying and taking it, they do the mad thing and go and look to shoot and kill someone. But really and truly, they want to cry and end it. But that's not the masculine thing to do, to cry. So, guys, just remember we're human. And, you know, you just got to deal with it differently. Big up Kadesha. Thank you for joining us on the Let's Talk Radio. Big up Zai. Zai said she just had to move on. Eventually, you're going to have to move on. But how did you handle it? How did it make you feel? How you just moved on. But before you just moved on, was it just like, okay, he's out of love, I'm on to the next, or I'm doing some self-care or whatever? How did you handle it? There's different ways. I'm not ashamed to say I handled it. I've cried, I've begged, I've asked for second, let's do this again. And now that I look back, I kind of smile at it and I embrace it. I embrace what I did. I'm not calling it nonsense because I'm a human and it's feelings at the end of the day. I just learned to love myself even more. And that's what you got to do, guys. Just love yourself even more. That's it. That's it. Yep. Self-care definitely took it. Yep. Well, it made me feel terrible. It's not funny. We're with you, man. Had friends who checked on me and made sure I wasn't alone. That's good. Those are good friends there. And you and that person, are you guys good now? Or is it still like, you know, they hurt you to the point where there's no friendship at all? I put myself in a dating world. Yeah. See, that's the thing. When we get hurt, sometimes, and I think I was speaking about this today, actually. When you get hurt, or when someone breaks up with you, you're looking for you're looking to fill that void that you once had the week before. And when you do that, you end up hurting yourself more. You're going to hurt the other person because, you know, you're going to reach out to people that you know that's interested in you. You're going to talk to people. You give people agenda. You're going to play the happy role and excitement. But when you come home and you're by yourself and when they've left, you're back to that hurtful spot. And we have to learn to actually be comfortable within ourselves alone. We have to love ourselves first off. So if we do end up getting hurt, we know, furthermore, we shouldn't even be getting in positions once we know our worth and value to be hurt, because hopefully we choose wisely. But if that happens, make sure you love yourself first. Once you love yourself first, right, you'll be able to deal with it. Yeah. You just become a better person. You do what it takes to make yourself better, and you just keep it moving. It's a hurdle that you have to, you know, unfortunately try and climb, jump over. But you're not alone in that. Start spending some alone time or hanging out with your friends or doing stuff that you wasn't doing. And one of the things I would never do again is give up friends for a relationship. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving up my real friends for a relationship. I've done it before. And I've missed out. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, unless it's marriage, it's really not guaranteed. I mean, there's an old saying, don't give up the old for the new. And it's very true. Very, 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 very true. Oh, Zaire says, oh, you don't speak to them no more. Okay. We don't talk. Okay. Was it that bad where you couldn't speak to them again? T says it hurt. You cry, you pray, get on with it. And time heals. Very true. So how did you how long did it take to overcome that hurdle, that horrible, that traumatic experience, that time when someone hurt you? Yeah, how did you get over it? I'm gonna read some things that we can do. Yeah, and you know, if someone falls out of love, let me wait before I even read that out. I've seen the two sides of myself. I've seen the side where I've broken down and, I couldn't take it. And I've seen the side that's just got up. Life goes on. And that's where we need to get to when we're comfortable within ourselves. And don't let no one try and make you feel that, okay, you think you're something that you're not. Whatever you are, whatever you believe you are, you are. And hopefully it's good. And, it's so weird. Every week when I do this, things just come to mind. And one of the things that just came to mind, well, not just, but a few weeks back, I don't really care what people think of me. I don't. What I've learned to care about is how they feel about me, because a feeling is real. And if I've done something to upset someone or to make someone happy, that's a feeling right there. And hopefully it will be good. What someone thinks is what they think. It's not necessarily true. It's just what they think. If you look up the word, they're not sure. It's what they think. So who cares? Again, don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Let them think what they want. But how you make people feel, yeah, that's where you got to be more concerned about. So when you're doing something that can affect someone and how they feel about you, not what they think about you, take that a little bit more serious. That's just my little 2 cents that came to mind when I was talking on a previous topic that I think was deep. And I think it's very meaningful that we really think more about how we make people feel. Because feelings last. Whether it's good or bad, and hopefully it'll be on the good side. That's my 2 cents right there. That's awesome. T says they're best of friends now. You feel hurt, but realize that it's a better blessing and God is preparing you for better. The experience should hold as a lesson, not a loss. Absolutely, love. Absolutely. And this is what I love about this show. We're here. We're family. Guys, I hope you guys see us as a family where we learn from each other, where we can get along, where we can just learn from each other. I'm passionate about people. I'm passionate about people's well-being. So when I hear experiences from you guys, it fills me with joy because I'm learning and I'm understanding and I'm able to pass the torch and my knowledge for the best to someone else. Sorry, Kayla, let me get back to your comment. I didn't handle it, but you're one person that helped me through. Oh, if encouraging me to do what I have to do. So I took it as a stepping stone and be happy with the life I'm living. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. And I'm glad, and that was before the show. So you can just go to show that's me. I'm always for the people. And it really, thank you for the comment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that I helped and I was able to encourage you. And I always try to, give people the best. I try and mentor not only myself, but people around me. And it's really nice to hear that, Kayla, that I was able to help and encourage. So big up yourself. Thank you, Kayla. Life is much better now. Awesome. If someone suddenly falls out of love, it can be difficult to understand and accept. It's important to communicate openly and honestly with the person to gain clarity and closure and to focus on self-healing and care. That's something that Stephanie said, upgrading yourself. And definitely for me, closure helps me so much. Because a lot of the time when you get gut feelings, they're usually true. Like when you know in your gut, like, something ain't right. And they're telling you it's not. But when you got that gut feeling, and then when you finally, they close it for you, even though you've closed it off in your end, but they haven't closed it off, that really helps. That really helps. That definitely really helps. Yeah, so yeah, that's the answer right there. Clarity, closure, definitely helps. Move on, do some self-care, upgrade yourself. And for each and everyone that's just joined us, it's the Let's Talk radio and podcast show. And tonight, topic is, was it really love? Today, I'm feeling so generous, but it doesn't seem like we're not going to be able to give anything out because we haven't got to that 100. We've got 42 views so far. So let's go with views. If I can get 100 views, guys, I will definitely hook you up. I'm not even joking. Pisces, big up Lavi on your birthday. What's that? My birthday is on Friday, which is the 8th. Yours is on the 9th, which is Sunday. Someone said their birthday is today. Happy birthday to you. If someone's got a nice voice, you can call in the studio and sing happy birthday to us. We'll love that. 95, you might get a prize actually. 954-997-0653 gets you through. Next question, guys. Next question. Do you believe that if someone, no, you know what? I'm going to hold that one. What are some of the misconceptions about love? What are some of the misconceptions about love? I'm going to give the first. A common misconception about love is that it's always easy and effortless. Wrong. Love isn't easy. Don't get twisted. Love isn't easy, and it's not effortless. It takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of grinding and hard work to actually do love the right way. We think, social media's got us with all this glamour that's happening, that's love. No, that's not real. I keep saying it. Social media is not real. It definitely isn't real. In reality, love requires effort, compromise, and understanding. How can people differentiate between love and infatuation? Infatuation often characterized by intense feelings that may quickly fade away. You hear that? I wouldn't say love is a fairy tale, Claire, but you're a Gemini though, so yeah. But it's not a fairy tale, but it grows. I mean, there's instant love as well, believe it or not. But the love that's consistent and is shown every single day, that's the love that sows seeds and bears fruit, because that's deeper than most. So yeah, love tends to deepen over time. That's what I was just saying, and involves a deeper emotional connection and commitment. Can love be mistaken for other emotions like attachment or dependency, guys? Love is work. It takes both. Absolutely. The question, can love be mistaken for emotions like attachment or dependency? Absolutely. Love can sometimes be mistaken for attachment or dependency, especially if one confuses the need for someone with genuine love. Healthy love involves mutual respect and support. Once someone, either one, the female, the male, once there's some kind of disrespect, that's the first stripe gone. Real talk. When disrespect happens, whether it was what you say via your actions, once one starts to show disrespect, man, it's a wrap, It's a wrap. You know what I mean? So you got to be intentional when you're doing stuff, especially if you really care about someone, because it's so easy for us to lose it. And if someone says they don't respect you, believe it. Believe it. And don't be mad. They've helped you. You know what I mean? It's right here. You know what I mean? This is right here from research. Once someone disrespects you, believe them. They don't respect you. They don't love you. You know what I mean? Love doesn't disrespect. It don't. Okay? And if someone could tell you that, just believe they mean it. And don't be mad. Be glad. Straight up. So where am I? It can sometimes be mistaken for attachment or dependency, especially if one confuses the need for someone with genuine love. Healthy love involves mutual respect, support, growth, whereas dependency can stem from fear of being alone. And it all ties back into saying, make sure you're happy within yourself first. Love is work and it takes both. Kayla says love is 50-50. Love curses your loneliness. I'm not going to agree with you, Kayla. Do you know why? What happens with the other 50? The other 50 can be a distraction for you to do something else. Real love is 100-100, not 50-50. Not 50-50. You go to an exam room and take exams and you get 50 out of 100, you failed. Give it 100. Give it 100, okay? All right, we're here to learn from each other. That 50-50, that's played out. Love is 100-100. 200 is better than 100. 50-50 makes 100. I'd rather 100. 100, give me 200. Straight up. What role does society and cultural influences play in our perception of love? Someone, I'm going to leave that to you guys. Break that down. That's a very deep question. I'm going to read it again. Oh, okay, Kayla. You're right. Okay, that's the misconception. Absolutely. Okay, so all right, I got you now. So basically, the 50-50, you're not saying that's what you should give. That's what people think it should be. So you're right. That's the misconception. My bad. I stand corrected. What role does society and cultural influences play in our perception of love? That's the question. And I mean, a lot of you guys A few of you guys actually that's here right now know me personally. Kayla definitely knows me. She knows I'm an encouraging person. You can let them know, Kayla. And anyone out there, we all need someone to lean on from time to time, and that's why we're here. We're family. Remember that we're family, okay? We're family. What role does society and societal and cultural influences play in our perception of love? All right, that's a question for you guys. What role does society and cultural influences play in our perception of love? It's true. I mean, before there was internet and stuff like that, I don't know. The internet and stuff like that can be used for good or bad because it influences good or bad. It depends on where your mind is. Have you ever been sitting there and like maybe after an argument or breakup and then the algorithm picks up stuff? It's like it's reading your mind and it tends to make you even more angry. You're sharing these stuff based on what you just experienced and it's nothing positive, but you don't realize it. That's the bad side of the internet and stuff. It's actually taking over our minds and we don't realize it because our brain is so powerful. I remember back in the day, someone told you to meet you someplace. There's no phone, there's no GPS, there's no navigation, but you was there on time. You was there on time and that was straight brain power. Now we've become so dependent on computers, equipment, and I mean, there's its good and there's its bad. Can you imagine putting your children of today 20, 30 years in school, back in time, 30 years in school, and tell them to do the work that the teacher's giving them? They'll be lost. The kids of today have got it real good. They've got it so good. Strictly library for us. There weren't no, hey Google. I hope my Google don't go off. There weren't no, hey Google, tell me this, that, and the other. No, it was straight brain power. So yeah, and the answer to that. Did you hear Google? Google just answered me. Societal and cultural influences can shape our beliefs and expectations about love, often idolizing certain aspects while neglecting others. This can lead to unrealistic expectations and pressure to conform to societal terms. That's crazy. And that's so true. Like you're seeing these trips, rose petals in Bali and the beautiful ocean crashing against your partner's feet and they're holding each other and they're in love. And you're going to look at your partner and put the pressure on them and say, that's what I want. Look at this. When really and truly, they're just actors and they're getting paid to do all of that. They're being sponsored to represent this place for it to sell. You guys, quit the social media thing. Real talk. Quit that and just focus on each other. Social media is messing up relationships. No cap. It really is. It really is. Definitely. Anyone got any questions? It's the Let's Talk Radio and podcast. Was it real? Was it really love? Is the topic today. And you can catch us each and every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 9 p.m. Atlantic time. If you're not aware of the Atlantic time, that's more on the Caribbean side of things. Along the East Coast going up. That's Eastern. If you're in the UK, we'll be starting at 1 a.m. GMT. Stay with me, guys. I need some interaction, please. It can be a good or bad. If we grew up in a culture where healthy love was never seen or expressed, when we get real love, we won't know how to accept it. I'm going to read that again so I can take that in. It can be good or bad. If we grew up in a culture where healthy love was never seen or expressed, when we get real love, we wouldn't know how to accept it. How many of you guys agree? I agree and I disagree. But you guys, let me know if you understand what Lavi's saying and if you agree or not. Please, that's a valid point because I can see half agreeing and half not. I'm going to repeat again. It can be good or bad. If we grew up in culture where healthy love was never seen or expressed, when we get real love, we won't know about. I had to read it 3 times to understand, and I absolutely agree there. I agree now. I agree with you. Yeah. If you grew up in a culture where it was never expressed, absolutely. I agree now. We wouldn't know how to appreciate and embrace it when it comes along. So, yeah, I had to read it 3 times. Sometimes you have to take your time and look over to understand. She agrees, and I definitely agree after reading it the third time. Was what's I trying to say? Third and firth. Wow, D. Yes, very good point there, Lavi. Very deep. Next level stuff. All right, big up Shah. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, guys, we're on all social media platforms. Just type it as it is. Let's Talk Radio and Podcast. Very, very active and busy on TikTok. So please, guys, get yourself on the TikTok. Let's Talk Radio and Podcast. Instagram, same thing. YouTube and Facebook, please like, share, subscribe. Trust me, you're very valid and you're very much appreciated. So please, guys, show the support and love so we can do bigger and better things. Question. How do people navigate the fine line between love and obsession? How do people navigate the fine line between love and obsession? Is there such thing as healthy obsession or good obsession, or is all obsession bad? Stephanie, you're with us. Thank you for staying with us. She agrees with you, Lavi, as well. So yeah, definitely a valid point. And this is why we need a mixture of people here so we can all learn from each other. Where's my soca wire waist lady? Where you at? Where's Letitia? Letitia, have you gone? Or you still with us? Zai, you still with us? Kadisha, I need you guys to stick with me. 2008, Sam, Kayla, stick. Sherry Ann, where my Gemini crew? You guys are being all Gemini-ish and disappearing, man. Come back. Gotta set boundaries, absolutely. You got to set boundaries with everything. Everything has to have some sort of boundaries, except for your goals. I don't even set goals because goals is setting a limit. Stuff that you wanna, Oh, big up Terry. Thank you for joining us. Hope all is well. I know, you had it rough for the last 2 weeks. I won't go into it. That's not everyone's business, but I hope you're doing very, very well now. And thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay, Zari, you still with us? Good. So the question was, how do people navigate the fine line between love and obsession? And who would like to join us? I need some people to join the show, man. I want to have a fun podcast show with some of my audience. I would love that. Still present. Thank you, Soka. Thank you. How do people navigate the fine line between love and obsession? Love involves respect for boundaries. Wow, Shah, you just said that. Love involves respect for boundaries and individuality, while obsession disregards these boundaries and can become controlling or possessive. It's important for individuals to maintain a sense of self and independence within your relationship. You see that the last two things hit me hard. It's important in your relationship to maintain a sense of self independence with any relationship. And what is that? That's just absolute. All that's saying is that you can't give up everything for the person that you're in love with or that you're with. You still have to have that independence. You still have to have your own goals and your own targets. Your partner's supposed to support that. You need to have your own identity. So if anyone's backing you up in a corner and making you feel it has to be all about them, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. That becomes obsession. Has anyone experienced someone obsessed with them, and how did it make you feel? And what was the signs of someone that was obsessed with you? Yeah, let me know. Have you guys ever experienced someone that's obsessed with you? I have. I definitely have. It's crazy. Showing up at your job, sticking around, pulling up at the house, jumping out the bushes. Is that you? Like, yeah. Like, where'd you come from? Like, out the bush. Like, you know what I mean? Spitting up. I was waiting for you. Like, that's mad. It was really uncomfortable. Tell us a bit more about your experience so we can raise awareness and signs to look out for if someone's obsessed with you. Oh, wow, Taquana. So we have our Dominica and crew. We're here. Thank you for joining us. Big up T. Big up Claire. You have to be obsessed. You have to be obsessed and in love within yourselves before you can love. I don't think obsessed with yourself, but definitely love yourself. I don't know about in love either, but yeah, definitely love yourself first. But obsession, Terry, nah, that's a damn stalker. Stalkers are real. What's your experiences with stalkers? Yeah, for real, it is. And you know what? Do you know what's so crazy? I ain't gonna lie to you, right? So I said, oh my gosh, I had someone obsessed with me for literally 10 years. Wow. Was such a relief. And what was they? I'm intrigued. What did they do? Like, I just find it mad that someone can be on that level where they want to be hunting you down. And that's crazy. And do you know what? At the time, like, do you know what happened with me? It became normal towards, like, I didn't realize, but because it was happening and they made me feel like I was the crazy one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you start losing your independence, like it said. So, just anytime you see anything like that, cut that real quick and be firm with it. Don't give chances. Oh, well, if you stop doing this, nope. Cut that right away. Straight up. 10 years is long, Zai. How did you do that? 10 years, you sure? 10 years of obsession, that's a mad thing. Mad thing. Real talk. Soca. Decide what you want going into a relationship. And if you see very early on that you aren't compatible, move on. And what makes someone compatible? Because do you know what's so crazy? Have you guys ever fallen for someone that you know is not good for you? Have you ever? Like, it's mad. Why do we go for things that we know is not good for us? Like, it's so crazy. That decision and love thing can be a mad one. I know everyone has been attracted to someone that they know deep down it's not going to work or they're not good, and they still pursue it. Back to everything that you chase isn't supposed to be caught. It's mad. Like, why do you think that is? And what was the end result? Like, you knew deep down chasing this person, they wasn't worthy of your love or your commitment, but you was some reason, whatever they did, they had your heart, and you chased them knowing that it wasn't good. Why do I think I have been there. I'm not even gonna, no cap, I've been there. Nah, it can be lust. It could be lust. I can't speak for anyone's situation, but it can definitely be lust. But it could be love as well. I wouldn't want anyone obsessed with me either, T. Loud up, boy. Loud up. Man don't want no one obsessed with me. You get me? Man's not on that. Straight up. Man would get straight English on you. You get me? Don't be obsessed. That's a mad thing. It got so bad, I installed cameras and put out a restraining order. That's crazy. What do you do to the man them for them to be obsessed with you? What you do? Every time, I swear I have an issue. Rah, you always got man them like stalking you, and why are you attracting them kind of guys if it's every time? That's mad. Well, at first I thought it was real love. What's supposed to look like, especially come out of a relationship. Okay. The guy used to stay outside my apartment. Wow. All night, and the lady was home alone. You serious, Sherry? Thank you for sticking with us, Tish. Appreciate you. Wow. Sherry Ann said the guy stayed outside her apartment all night. That's mad. Most times it's a sexual chemistry. So you ain't had no one obsessed with you until they got the thing. Is that what you're saying, T? Prior to you giving up the stuff, they weren't bothered. That's mad. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I don't know. So the thing is what made them obsessed. I don't know. I think I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, but sexual, okay. Yeah, I guess it happens. What? Do you see what? Jalissa, thank you for joining. I didn't even know you was here, but Jalissa just said she found a tracer on her car. Man, you gotta do better than that. What is wrong with you, man? You know there's more women in the world than us, right? Jalissa, what do you think made them obsessed? If someone is obsessed with you to the point where you're uncomfortable, they'll kill you. Wow. Did someone kill you, Terry? I'm joking. Mad thing. Nah, if you know me, I always talk some nonsense one time. Nah. I'm glad that you came back, that they didn't kill you like all the way. I'll give you the story after the show. Okay, Sherry, cool, man. Yeah, shoot me. If you got my number, shoot me up, man. No, don't. I said that to a Gemini. I just said shoot me up to a Gemini. That's mad. No, don't shoot me up. Not literally. Okay? All right, Tish. When I say shoot me up, I know you man will roll up and do the thing. No, don't shoot man up. Just don't hit me up. Text me or call me. Don't do the shoot thing. Oh, okay, T. I got you. That happened to your aunt. Wow. I had a guy call my phone from over 50 different numbers and kept blocking his number. Why though? What do you think made him obsessed though? She has no clue. Ain't nothing special over here. Oh, I'll be quiet, man. You're an awesome person, Jalissa. I'll tell you that to your face. You know that, man. You're good peoples, man. No matter how, like, I'm not going to get you on the live, but you're still a good person. You're my homie. In my situation, we were cool. He wanted to be more than friends. I kept telling him year after year that I wasn't interested. He wouldn't give up. Did you like lead him on in any way? Did you guys, be honest, ever get like, you know, close, like maybe kiss or something for him to get excited and think it could be more? That's the Zaire. I found a serial killer book in my man's truck. What? She does background checks now. You found a serial killer book in the man's truck. Whoa, thank God you're still with us, because you could have been bun with no cheese. After 10 years, he got upset. After 10 years, man got upset. After 10 years, she said he got upset. That's mad. That's crazy. After 10 years, you know, man just wasted 10 years, man. Then you're disappointed for real. I didn't do anything, just dumped him. Yep, threatened to hang himself in front of my door and slashed my baby daddy tires. The police were of no help. Jeez. Yo, Trevor, thank you for joining us. We need some more guys. Thank you, Trevor, for joining us. Yes, big up. Anyone that you hear call me English, you know they're old school. There's someone that's my dog from long time. Big up, Trev. Yeah, man. Well, go on, my brother. Yeah, man. Thank you for joining. Some people just have those psychological personalities. It's crazy. Guys, you got to be careful. And I agree with Shah, you know, these days, like, do your background checks, man. And man, them, check up the woman too, you know. Ain't it just a man, them getting it? You got to check out these women too. Trust me. You have to. Stephanie, it happened to me. Some guy was obsessed at the point. Even after he was locked up, he was calling me from jail. I had to call the warden. Wow. Not enough to be cloning phone and tracking movements. But hear what, guys? What is it that you think made them go crazy over you guys, though? Like, what is it? I had someone, my ex, keep creating different social medias just to get to me. And he moved to Houston, but will text me asking me why I'm displaced. Whoa, he was stalking you the real way. Whoa. Yeah, man, you got to be careful. Women, man, be careful the guys that you be around or that you choose to be in the presence of, because, you know, yeah, there's crazy women, there's crazy men, but women especially, you got to be careful because not everyone has good intentions. Right, Soka? Not everyone love Gemini. Oh, sorry, I'm calling Gemini just Gemini now. I mean Letitia and Claire and all the Geminis. I put you guys in one category. Sorry about that, mate. Get me? So if you just joined us, it's a Let's Talk Radio and podcast. The topic today is what was it really love? And we're here each and every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic. If you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss or speak about, feel free to let me know in the comment box or hit up my phone. I'll be more than happy to answer and, you know, take it from there. As you know, I've mentioned it a few times, Pisces season, birthday Friday. I don't think I'll be doing a show Sunday coming. I might not. Just look out for it. But definitely subscribe and share. I'll be posting up on the channel for sure by God's grace until I'm figure out what I'm going to do for the birthday. Any ideas? Some guys like that are just missing a couple of screws. They can assimilate well until they fixate their attention. And stop using big words with me, man. Serious. I don't just keep it. Just keep it simple for me, please. Who told you I went to school? Anyway, when I liked him, he didn't like me, so it blew my mind. Oh wow! So it was someone you was attracted to, but he didn't like you, and then I can see that happening though, Jalissa, to be honest. Because I've known you for a while, and back you wasn't a woman of many words back in the day. So he probably couldn't, maybe he wasn't attracted to you then because, you know, the communication. Because as we get older, it's not just about how you look, it's about, you know, how you interact and, you know, talk. It's deeper than just look. So I can see that happening. Definitely. Sorry, guys. I do believe it's also how us women love so hard for people we do care about. Men love hard too, you know. And I believe you, Sherry. I just don't, please, don't. Just, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. And I mean it. I'm sorry if I get my Pisces gang for you. Sorry. I was joking. It could be nothing that you've done. They may just have mommy or daddy issues. Do you know what? What? Burner boy. I would love to come back to Dominica, but the next trip definitely going to be a group trip. Definitely, I could see it happening more on the mainland or the surrounding Central America or something. But Dominica's never out of the picture. Why are people like? Who said I wanted people to know that I'm going on a cruise? I'm joking. I'm not even sure if I'm going, you know, like hit me up with a personal. I'm not sure if I don't think I'm going. I got my mom here. My brother's here as well. So good to have my family here. So I might just stay because they're here for a couple weeks. What? No, we had kids. What? Jalissa, stop playing with me. Bye, man. Take a trip back to St. Thomas. I soon come, man. I ain't got no one to stay. I ain't got no family in St. Thomas. I got nowhere to stay. Otherwise, I'd love to come back. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And again, if you guys want to join us on the show, please feel free. Yeah, you're right. I just saw what you said. Rejection. Yeah, some people can't take rejection. I love being around family. I like, you know, I love the family setting as well. All right, next question, guys. Are there different types of love? If so, are there different types of love? And if so, how do they differ? There's various types of love, including romantic love, platonic love, family love, and self-love. Each type may involve different dynamics and expressions, but ultimately revolves around caring for and connecting with others. Friendship love. Yeah, man. Friendship love. Definitely. We friends, right, Zai? Lisa, we friends? I don't know who. Claire, do I know who? Yeah. Claire, we friends. Yeah. Of course. Sexual love. Nah. Guys, you think there's such thing as... Nah, it's just sexual. Nah, no sexual love. I don't agree with that one. %. Thanks for that. Can love change over time? And if so, how? Guys, can love change over time? Like for me, for the people that I know, everyone that I'm looking at that I personally know, I have love for. Some sort of love for. I mean, some people I don't know like that, but I got caring for some. But there's a lot of people here that I got some kind of love for. And it don't mean like, oh, relationship or, oh, I'm in love or I want you. No, I care about you. Nearly everyone here that I know, I care about. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's definitely different types of love. Definitely. Can love change over time? If so, how so? Love can evolve and deepen over time. As individuals grow and change, it may become more and more mature, transition from passionate infatuation to deeper, more enduring connection based on a shared experience. That's deep. So guys, remember this, right? If you're in a relationship with someone, just remember this. Love changes over time. It can become mature. It can transition from passionate to infatuation to a deeper, more enduring connection. Which one's more important? Which one's more deep? Yeah, boy, it's mad. It's deep. So love definitely changes. You see, I'm reading and I'm learning here. I'm learning. I don't know it all. What do you guys think's more important out of all of these different types of love? The mature love, transitioning from passionate infatuation to deeper, more enduring connection based on shared experience. So definitely shared experience makes it deeper. And I think that's the love that will last longer. Yep, definitely, Zai. It changes over time. And it's still love, but it's just different. 5 love languages. I don't do that love languages stuff, you know, Steph. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but yeah, big up, Jalissa. We friends to the end. What is Eros love, aka sexual romantic love? Is sexual and romantic love the same thing? I personally don't feel so. Yep, everyone's not the same. Everyone isn't the same. Which love is deeper, guys, out of the ones that I just read? And why you think about that, let me know. Yeah, a love that's consistent and consistent. Yeah, man, you guys got to choose wisely for your future, because our end goal is, I would hope, is to be with that one person forever. And I mean, there's people that's going to come in your way that you really like and have feelings for, but don't necessarily mean it's going to be forever thing. And at my old age, look at this. You guys probably didn't know about the Greys, because I was working miracles for years, but this is reality right here. This is reality. This is me. We're getting older. We're not getting younger. And I would love to just settle down with that one special person and share everything with. And I'm sure you guys would like the same too. So, yeah, you got to be careful with who you choose. You got to look at everything. You can't just look at one or two things. You got to be intentional. You have to communicate. You have to have understanding with each other. And, you know, you got to talk. Communication is very much key. With not just relationships, but with everything. At your job, your workplace, communication is key. And we've actually gone over time, but if you guys want me to carry on, I need 10 separate people to just say, yo, D, keep it going. We're here. Just 10. If not, I'm going to close off. But guys, we're at 56 views. Once we get to 100, if we can get to 100 views, I will be announcing a giveaway every week for the month of March. Once we can get to 100 views, I think 100 subscribers of one thing is a bit much for you guys. So I'll go based on views. And we're at 56, so we've gone beyond 50%. Let me see about subscribers. Oh gosh, yeah, we need at least 90 more subscribers. So we're just gonna go on views. Yeah, so if you tell me keep going, I'm all for you guys. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 more and I'll keep going. I need 5 more in 2 minutes, by 5 minutes past 9, and I will be more than happy to keep going. It's nice to know you guys are like enjoying the show, and definitely inspirational, and I'll keep going. So I've got 5. I just need 5 more individuals. 6, 7, 8. Woo, 2 more. 2 more in 2 minutes. Just 2 more new individuals to say keep going, and I'll keep going. 2 more. Got 1 minute left, guys. 2 more. 1 more person, I'll keep going. 1 more, just 1 more, 1 more, and I'll keep going. Other than that, we'll close off and we can continue it the week after next. Yeah, we've got 1 minute left. I just need 1 more person to say, yo, keep going. I'm interested. I'm going to keep going. Thank you. Let's keep going. Big up Kesh. I'm going to say Keshi Kesh. Big up Keshi Kesh. First time seeing you here. Thank you for joining. And all we need is 44 more views for us to give away that gift. That prize, I should say. So where was we now? Where was we? Yep, love changes over time. How do past experience and trauma influence one's ability to love? Definitely. Oh my gosh. Do you know what kills me dead? And I'm going to say, and this is something I guess I'm going to have to keep repeating every week. Do not go into a relationship with trust issues. It's not fair. I'm going to be blunt and just tell you straight, it's not fair on the other person. If they're going into a relationship trusting and you're not trusting, forget. Don't do it. I'm not even going to say, I used to say for your own sake, don't do it because no. For their sake, don't go into go into the relationship with issues to mess up their peace. You figure it out Go back to the drawing board, sort your life out, and then come back again. There's nothing wrong with taking time out, but do not go into any relationship with trauma or trust issues. I can't remember what song it is, but the guy actually says he's not to blame for the pain caused by previous guys. It's not fair. It's not fair. It really isn't fair. It's not fair. So yeah, that's something we have to work on. Like, I've been there. Oh, I have trust issues. Okay, bye. Straight up. Don't tell me you have. That's not my problem. That's your problem. You can't say you have trust issues with me because you don't even know me on that level to say. Do you know what I'm saying? Not everybody is the same. Yes, past experience will affect you and hurt you, and it'll cause trauma. But that time is a time for you to heal, get over it, and start afresh. Don't try going on dating apps or talking to people knowing that you have trust issues. It's not fair. I'm not even going to say it's not fair on you. It's not fair on the other person. Real talk. And here's some of the things that influence one's ability to love. Thank you, Steph. I'm going to keep going. Big on peace. Me too. Past experience and trauma can affect one's ability to trust and open up in relationships. Healing from past wounds and addressing unresolved issues can be crucial in forming healthy and fulfilling connections with each other. There you have it, guys. There you have it. We were just talking about that. Definitely heal up. So when you come to the table, you come with a clear mind and you come ready for what, is to come. You can rush into something that could have been good or could be still good, but where if you took the time out for yourself, heal, do stuff, self-care, etc., it could have been better. So guys, I'm not saying to disregard or ignore that person, but definitely if you got a good person, you don't want to mess it up because you have trust issues. Keep good with them, and then when you're ready to go in, just go in. Just go in. Absolutely, Claire. Absolutely. Self-healing is key. I prefer to be alone than have my peace disturbed. Definitely. Absolutely. I agree with you guys. I agree with you 100%. 110%. So again, I'm going to read past experience and trauma can affect one's ability to trust and open up in relationships. Healing from past wounds and addressing unresolved issues can be crucial in forming healthy and fulfilling connections with others. Okay, guys, so definitely self-healing is key. I think the other question that someone asked me, I don't want to say it's silly, but is it possible to fall out of love? Yeah, definitely. Yes, it's possible to fall out of love, especially if the relationship lacks mutual respect. Have you noticed it all boils down to respect? Because if you guys respect each other, you wouldn't do stuff to upset or hurt each other, and it'll be harder to fall out of love. So from what I'm learning today, from my own show, do you know what, Shah? Do me a favor, call this number right now with your question, 954-997-0653. 954-997-0653. Please call in with your question. Actually, do you know what? I'm actually give away something to the first person to call in, because I don't think I've had a live call on the show since I opened up the lines. So yeah, call in with your question. Call in with your question. All right, so we've got our first caller. Let's go. Let's Talk Radio and Podcast. Wait, hold on a second. I'm not hearing you. 1 second. Go ahead.
Where you went wrong in that relationship.
I'm going to ask you to repeat that one more time.
Okay. So how do you grow or move on from your past relationship if you don't know where you went wrong?
Okay, that's a good question. And is that Shah? Yeah, Shah. So she said, how do you grow or move on from your past relationship if you don't know where you went wrong?
Yeah.
If you don't know how do you grow? Have you had a conversation with that individual?
No.
That's the thing. That's the key. Communication right there. There's
It was a ghosting situation.
it was a what situation? Sorry.
A ghosting situation.
Hmm. Guys, can you guys answer that for Shah? She wants to know how can you move or grow from your past. Let's repeat it for them. Sorry.
How do you grow or move on from a past relationship if you don't know where you went wrong?
If you don't know where you went wrong, we're gonna get interactive right now for you. We're not gonna leave you hanging, and we'll let you know. We'll answer that. But ultimately, I would have said communicate. It has to be a communication. Like, I would say if you could, like, don't leave it too long, or someone has to step up and ask questions or whatever not. But your situation is a little bit different, but the our listeners will, I'm sure they're going to be able to assist them. Thank you for calling. I'm definitely going to put your name in the hat for having the courage to call in. But I know you anyway. You ain't scared to call now.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for calling. We're going to answer Shah's question.
All right.
So you guys heard it. She had a question. Very valid. Can anyone help right there with Shah's question? Sorry, I dropped my phone. And Shah just called in and asked, look. Okay, we're getting some answers right here. You watching Shah, look at this. If he ghosted you, then he wasn't mature and not worth your time or energy. Absolutely, love. He's not worth it, Shah. You understand? You know what you're worth. And if that was the case, like Lavi said, if he just ghosted you like that, like, he wasn't worth your time or energy. He definitely wasn't. And we've got another question here. Let's Talk Radio.
I mean, don't be interested in them.
Why do people unwillingly lead people on knowing that they're not interested in them?
Yes.
You guys hear that? What's your name? Let the. I think they've gone. Okay, so this caller just said, why do people unwillingly leave people on knowing that they're not interested? Now, hold on. We're going to get back to Shah's question first. Okay? Hold on. Let's deal with one at a time. Okay, guys, so just so you know, I'll let you know when to call in, okay? I'm going to let everyone know when it's time to call in. Let's do it one at a time, okay? Because if everyone calls in, which is awesome, I'm glad you guys are calling in. If everyone calls in, then guess what? We won't get nowhere. All right, so Lavi says, if he ghosted you, then he wasn't mature and not worth your time or energy. If he ghosted you, there was an issue with him and not you. You didn't do anything wrong. I agree and disagree with that one there. If he ghosted you, you don't know the situation, so you can't say. Only the two individuals will know in their situation. There's usually a reason. The reason might not be a valid reason to ghost someone, but there is a reason behind it. I don't think anyone be interested in someone or dating or seeing someone and just disappear. There has to be a reason. And that's where the two individuals need to communicate. Think about all of the things that you could have done better or things you thought wasn't a big deal to you. Shah needs answers. Has anyone answered you there, Shah? Just wasting people's time. You can also put your question in the comment box as well, Shah. Just in case I didn't get out there clear enough. There's a way where I can connect this. So I wouldn't have to put it to the mic. I'm going to figure it out just now. One second. Hold on a second. Let's answer. Let's talk. Uh-huh.
Interested in them.
So that's similar to what you said before. So why is someone, the first one was, why do people lead people on knowing that they're not interested? And the second one, basically the same thing. All right, guys, let's get interactive. Thank you for your call. We're going to definitely answer you, okay?
Thank you.
It's getting deep in here, guys. And where was we? Claire, Shah, don't think you done anything wrong because he ghosted you. He was a waste of time. He wasn't man enough to tell you the problem. He wasn't man enough. And look, we just had Shelly call in and she had a question as well. We're going to get to Shell. Okay. Her question was, why do people lead you on? Why do some people lead you on knowing that they're not interested? And then she said, why do they have sexual intercourse with you if they're not interested? Let's be real. Let's be real. How many of you guys have actually slept with someone that you're not interested in? Think about it. Sometimes, yeah, I'm sure there's people that's not interested in wasting people's time. They're not interested in them and they're going to go and lead them on and play with them and whatever not. But for the most part, adults, there could be an interest and interest could be lost. It could be something that was said. It could be something that was done. And once you're not in a relationship and you indulge in, getting to know each other and building a relationship or friendship or whatever it is, and if it does get to that point where you guys get close, you guys have to both understand where it is at that time. Not everything you get involved with works. Not everything you get involved with works. And you shouldn't take it personally. Because I'm sure women and men alike have been interested in someone at some point and something happened where they lost interest. Something was done. And guys, I need you guys to help Shelly out here because she called in bravely and asked the question that we should all pay attention to. Thank you guys for answering Shah's question. Shah, hopefully that was helpful. Shah said she got a few answers. It could have been God telling you. Ultimately, it could have been God telling you. People lead people on because they themselves aren't healed or they are mature enough to preserve commitment. Could it be, let's look at it, right? How many of you guys right here have got involved with someone and it was a mutual respect, a mutual like, and something happened along the way and it changed? We spoke about this. Things, emotions shift. Love changes. I don't think anyone should beat themselves up about it. Now, on Shah's case, if the person just ignored you and disappeared, that's something different. Yeah, that's not cool. But if the person's, how can we say this for Shell? If the person's energy shifted differently, you guys, and he, with no reason, he never spoke to you, you guys never argue or nothing, then it's different. It's controversial as well as guys as well. It happens to guys, it happens to women. Feelings absolutely change, and that's a part of life. Everyone has intentions. Some people have bad intentions. I would think that most people have good intentions. But you have to know your person that you're getting involved with. Was it rushed? Was it a relationship? Were they leading you on? Did you guys really like each other and something went wrong? You have to look at it from both views, okay? All right. That was for this. People lead people on because they're themselves. Okay, we read that. Thanks for the answers. Yes, well, yeah, thank you guys for interacting and helping out, Shah. If they ghosted you, it's them the problem. Absolutely. If they ghosted you without saying something, they're the problem. If they ghosted you without no explanation, or if they just completely ignored you, or you contacted them and they're not answering, they're definitely the problem. But if they stopped, dating you or seeing you, or, you guys had disagreements and you drifted from being sexual partners or intimate or just being friends, it don't necessarily mean it's bad. It just means that things changed. And this is the thing that we have to, before we get involved and do something, we have to have our emotions in check, and we have to have that self-love first, because things happen. If they ghosted you, they were the problem. We aren't so obvious to not know where we've gone wrong or at least made a mistake. If they ghosted you, assume you didn't do anything wrong. If they ghosted you, assume they didn't do anything wrong. It's hard, but try not to take the things that people do personally. It speaks more about them and is not a reflection of you. I can think of a few times that led the person to ghost me. So look at it. Look how the dynamics has changed. Did you hear what Shah just said? She said a few times different people have ghosted you. At some point, do we have to check ourselves? At some point, like if it keeps happening, if it's something continuously happening. And Shah, listen, I'm going to tell you this straight up. It takes courage, and Shell as well. It takes courage to come up on a live and say what you said and ask these questions, because we presume you're speaking about yourself. So big up Shah, big up Shell for coming and just, and even for you, Shah, to say it's happened to you a few times where you've been ghosted. You basically have to, look into yourself as well. There is some point we have to look at ourselves. And I'm not saying it's you or it's your fault, but I've had to look at myself and say, what have I done wrong? What, am I saying something wrong? Maybe I am. But even if it happened to someone else, if it's happened to you more than once, you have to check yourself. No one's perfect. Oh, it was one person. Okay. You don't need that person around. If they completely ghosted you, no communication, then yeah, that's something. It's different. If they stopped, some people do you a favor when they stop. And like someone said earlier, it could be God putting it in front of you to stop. Don't look at it as bad or as good. Look at the big picture. Are they still a friend to you now? Do you still talk with them? Are they bad to you? Are they doing bad things? You have to look, because at the end of the day, being intimate with someone doesn't authorize being in a relationship or being a potential relationship. Doesn't. You have to grow a deep connection with someone for that to be, for them to be a possibility candidate to be in a relationship. It's supposed to be deep. Yeah. Just before you indulge in anything, guys, make sure you know what you're doing and the possibilities. Okay. Because we all have the right to say yes, no. You know what I mean? So just be careful. That's the best advice I can give. But if it's a deep thing where you're in a relationship for a year, 2 years, and then one day the person just ups and leaves you, that's weird. That's mad. It's hard, but try not to take things personally. Entertainment, boredom. They like how you make them feel. Yeah, thank you. Jalissa, we need you on the show. We need you on the show, man. You're giving some solid advice. You don't say much, but when you say what you say, it's solid. Shah, fix those things. If you want to be, look, what are you saying? Fix those things. If you want to, but he is definitely a waste. Have you guys ever ghosted anyone? Like just disregarded someone, like just cut them off? Have you ever done that? And if you done that, what was your reason behind it? The problem with people nowadays, they don't know how to communicate exactly. If you are no longer feeling someone, tell them. It's not that hard. Jalissa, people are fickle. Any wind blows can change your mind. Or you may have thought you were ready for something, and when it got real, you realize you weren't. Exactly. So don't take it too personally. Look what Jalissa just said. Any wind blows. Any wind that blows can change your mind. Or you may have thought you were ready for something, and when it got real, you realized you wasn't. That's the answer right there for Shell as well. Did you hear that? What Jalissa just said. I'm guilty of ghosting people, but it was either I lost interest or communication was off, or the vibe was off. There you go. There's an answer right there for Shah and Shell. Shell was the young lady that called in. I'm guilty of ghosting people. It was either a loss of interest, communication, or the vibes were off. So that's the answer right there. Don't allow the same person to ghost you multiple times. They don't value you 100%. let me just say, it was 5 years plus. It was a 5 year plus relationship, and there weren't any signs of issue in the relationship. They could have been living another life, Shah. That's what it kind of sounds like to me, They could have been living another life. Maybe it's so crazy what people get away with. You got truck drivers that's hardly home, and they use that to their leverage to get what they want in terms of having multiple women or men, because there are female truck drivers too. Let's not forget. So it could be that they had a double life. Maybe they had wife and kids at home. You just don't know. Maybe, hopefully, one day you get that closure. Maybe one day you will get that closure. But nevertheless, it all boils down to self-love. Make sure you love yourself. Make sure you choose wisely. And, someone ghosting you is deep. But it usually takes a conversation to happen, to communicate and see where things changed. I wouldn't say went wrong, but where things changed. Because definitely for any of those things, whether it be Shah or Shell that just called in, something changed. So the best thing to do is not stay quiet. Ask a question with respect. You know what I mean? Call. Something definitely changed and you want closure. So just try and get in contact. And even you, Shah, I don't know, you probably tried to contact them and they didn't give you an answer, you haven't got through. But if it's a pride thing where you haven't tried, you try giving them a call and see what happens. You never know. And leave time. Yeah, give it some time as well. All right, guys. Right, so again, the question I asked, is it possible to fall out of love? If so, what are the factors that contribute to it? Yes, it is possible to fall out of love, especially if the relationship lacks mutual respect. And you know what? This is definitely an answer for both of you that just called in. If it lacks mutual respect, and the word mutual, who knows what the word mutual means? The same respect, communication, or compatibility. Some people just ain't compatible. Sometimes we don't have the answers, just not compatible. As much as it might hurt, you got to be strong enough to walk away and move on and just know it's better to go earlier than leave it linger and still get the same end result, which is a waste of time, to be honest. Other factors such as unresolved conflicts. Unresolved conflicts is a deep one. If you have unresolved conflicts, absolutely, that can change things. Priorities changing, individual growth may also contribute to falling out of love or someone. You have to identify what it is. Shell called in and said, what did she say? They suddenly, why do they lead you on? Were they leading you on? How do you know if they were leading you on? Was it fake from the beginning, just a lead on? Some people's like that for sure. Definitely. And that's not good people if they're like that. But again, it could have been a shift or change. All right. This one's a good one. What signs indicate that someone is truly in love? Genuine love characterized by mutual respect, trust, communication, and willingness to support each other through both joy and hardship. That's very much key, guys. Both through joy and hardship, you're still the same. You don't change in that person. It also marks by a sense of security and comfort in each other's presence. All right, guys. So, yeah, we're about wrapping up. We've learned a lot here. And, I hope we took something away from it. Again, each and every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Atlantic, the Let's Talk Radio and podcast show. We're right here live and we be doing this. We're a family. We learning from each other and, keep sharing the page. Keep sharing the page. So listen, yes, imperfect human that lacks effective communication skills, scare, confrontation, and disappointing others. Yeah. Hear what Jalissa just said. I hope you guys are listening. Okay, guys, so we're about to wrap it up. the Let's Talk Radio podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for everyone for joining. Please stay interactive. I'm looking to start a WhatsApp group where we can get interactive there also. Actually want to do some big stuff for the summer as well. Maybe a Let's Talk. Yeah, everyone had amazing answers, but definitely, do you know what? Jalissa, this is mad, I'm going to say this, but Jalissa, Shah, Lavi, myself, Shell, you know what? We all come from the same background. You know what I mean? So yeah. As in, when I say background, religious background, and you know, it's good to learn from each other. It's good to learn from each other. So thank you. Jalissa, thank you for your contribution, because look, everyone's just blatantly saying, yes, you very much gave some insightful comments and they learned. So we appreciate each and every one of you. And just hopefully we keep this up. Thank you. I have to big up Jalissa as well. She was actually from the beginning when I said I'm going to start this podcast. How long have we known each other for? Like 10, 12 years? And she's supporting me. So I thank you and I appreciate you. Yeah, just really appreciate you guys. I'm going to read these last few comments, then I'm going to conclude. I'm sure your intuition told you something was wrong in those 5 years. Sometimes we ignore the signs. I'm guilty because I don't like to hurt others' feelings, but we can't keep letting others hurt us. Excellent. Perfect. Jalissa says, life just be lifing. We have to learn from it and run the risk of making an already hard life harder. Wow. Hey, it's deep, man. In conclusion, exploring love has led us to understand that it's not always easy to discern between genuine love, infatuation, or attachment. We've learned that love is multifaceted, and can manifest in various forms, from romantic relationships to familiar bonds and friendship. While love can bring immense joy and fulfillment, it can also be accompanied by challenges and complexes. We've discussed how to communicate mutual respect and commitment, and fundamental in nurturing and sustaining love. We've also delved into the possibility of falling out of love and whether it diminishes the authenticity of the love previously felt. Ultimately, love is a deeply personal and subjective experience, shaped by individuals' perspectives, experience, and emotions. So remember, it's all an individual thing. As we reflect on the question, was it really love? Let's remember that love in its truest form involves empathy, compassion, and growth. It's about cherishing and supporting one another through life's highs and lows, and embracing the discovery and joys and the journey of understanding. Whether we're navigating the complexities of romantic relationships or cultivating deep connections with friends and family, let's approach love with an open heart and a willingness to learn and grow together. So on this note, I'm going to thank you for joining me on exploring this topic. Until next time, remember to cherish each other. Continue to seek understanding and connection. This is me, Deshane, signing out. Let's Talk Radio and Podcast.